Good evening. Welcome to StormCast. I'm your host, Joey Pisani. We are glad to have you guys with us tonight. We've got some of our team members here as well. We've got Lady Disaster, Jesse, Dan from the Great North in Wisconsin, and we've got CJ from Virginia. So we're just glad to have you guys on here tonight. Want to give you guys a quick little update as to what we're expecting weather-wise here. And while we talk weather, we like to listen to music too, so. So we got a couple topics that we're going to go over. Gulf Coast flooding, severe weather that's ongoing and what we're looking at for the rest of the week. And we're also got a new tropical storm from the remnant of Hurricane Earl. And so we're going to kind of talk about those tonight. So welcome again to StormCast, the official video podcast from Extreme Weather Videos. So I'll kind of give you guys an update. We had some severe weather roll through today for portions of the northern plains, especially across Montana. We do still, I believe, let me double check this, I believe we still have an active SVR warning. We actually have 4 severe thunderstorm warnings, 1 in Louisiana and 3 right now in Oklahoma. Severe weather is going to be kind of minimal. Tomorrow, we're looking at possibility of some marginal severe weather risk tomorrow across portions of Montana into eastern Wyoming. Severe weather returning by Tuesday for the Dakotas into Montana, and then Wednesday it shifts a bit further east. We'll see the threat of severe weather across portions mainly North Dakota and west central Minnesota. So that's what we're looking at severe weather-wise over the next couple of days. Dan, tell us a little bit about this new tropical storm that we have in the Eastern Pacific, Tropical Storm Javier. It is expected to make landfall across Baja region of California.
Yes. This was brought up by Weather Nation. Tropical Storm Javier formed out in the remnants of Hurricane Earl on Sunday, posing a significant threat to a big swath of western Mexico and could eventually pose flooding problems for parts of the U.S. desert southwest. Hurricane Earl's remnants moved into the eastern Pacific on Saturday, and the leftover moisture and circulation quickly developed into the eastern Pacific's 10th named storm of the season, Javier. When a storm moves from one hurricane center basin to another, in this case from the Atlantic into the Pacific, it acquires a different name. While only packing maximum sustained winds of 45 miles per hour as of Sunday evening, Javier is expected by the National Hurricane Center to gain strength, perhaps getting close enough to a hurricane before brushing the Baja California peninsula of Mexico on Tuesday and Wednesday. Strong winds, heavy rainfall, and high surf are expected to be the primary concerns with Javier for western Mexico. As of Sunday evening, tropical storm warnings have been posted for the southern tip of the Baja California peninsula of Mexico, including popular tourist spot Cabo San Lucas, and tropical storm watches extended further up the coastline of the Baja Peninsula and could be upgraded by midweek. By the end of the week, the moisture left over from Javier could move into the desert southwest, potentially impacting parts of Arizona, New Mexico, and interior California with heavy rainfall and flash flooding. And I do believe since then we have had an upgrade from the National Hurricane Center that portions of, Cabo San Lucas actually are in a hurricane warning now.
That is correct. Yes, sir. For portions of Cabo San Lucas, we've seen also a lot of the areas that were in tropical storm warnings are now also in hurricane watches. It is expected forecast to become a hurricane before making landfall. Probably tomorrow is when we'll see landfall happen. So definitely gonna have to keep an eye on that. CJ, you with us?
Yeah.
Awesome, man. So tell us a little bit about a lot of people have probably been hearing, oh, Gulf Coast flooding this week. Flooding potential also for portions of the southeast. So what are we looking at there, man?
Basically, what we're looking at is we got a low pressure system off the East Coast,
Florida West
Florida
Coast.
coast, Florida West Coast, which will be dumping approximately 12 inches over
Over the next several days, yeah.
Yeah, and the Florida Department of Emergency Management has told citizens and store owners between fudge.
Tampa Bay and
Tampa
in Gainesville, I believe. Tampa Bay and Gainesville.
I have to go back and read the article. But told them to prepare for heavy rain, and flood watches extend from Florida to Georgia to North Carolina.
Yeah, so I mean, even here in Atlanta, they National Weather Service Peachtree City put out a graphic today saying that widespread 3 to 6 inches for portions of Georgia. Here in my area, we're looking probably between 4 and 5, closer to 4, I'd say. So if we get any flooding here, we'll definitely be live streaming it on Facebook and stuff like that for everyone to watch for sure. So be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our Facebook page, all that good stuff. And CJ, definitely want to thank you for sharing our page on the Shenandoah Valley Weather Team page. That's definitely appreciated. And yeah, want to thank everyone for what they're doing. Jesse posting the updates there on the Facebook page. It's kind of become our official, unofficial EWV administrative assistant. So it's pretty awesome. And Dan's got a nice new haircut, so we want to congratulate him on that. Yes, exactly. So it's pretty awesome, and we do appreciate you guys tuning in and watching us in StormCast. We're going to be again doing these every Sunday night. We had been doing them on Blab, which you probably saw that on the YouTube page. Some Blab videos that had been shared. But we've kind of decided that we're going to go with Google Hangouts on air from here on out. So I want to let you guys know that. Be sure to subscribe to the page so you get updates when we go live and can watch all that good stuff. Jesse, what are we looking at here? These are the severe thunderstorm warnings in Oklahoma.
Yep, those are the severe warnings in Oklahoma.
Nice. What part of Oklahoma is this? Southern Oklahoma or northern Oklahoma?
Northern.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's pretty cool.
I was also going to add that because, like you mentioned, we were doing Blab now for a while, and now we're going to be doing it live on Google. If you're ever not sure and you're interested in participating and watching live, make sure you follow us on Twitter, as I think we're going to start using that account more to make sure we get the information out to you guys. You can follow us at Extreme WX Videos on Twitter.
Yeah, and again, for links to all of our social media, you can simply go to our website, extremeweathervideos.com. On the top right of the website, it has links to all of our different social media pages, which include Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. You can get all that information on extremeweathervideos.com. Yeah, there's my state there, Georgia. Everyone's got their radars pulled up. So we're looking right now at...
we want to make sure you have ample coverage of the radars.
Exactly. So we got Oklahoma there. And CJ's got Louisiana. So we've got it all covered. So let's take it state by state here. We'll start with CJ. We're looking at a severe thunderstorm warning that is in effect for the Alexandria, Louisiana area. And this particular severe thunderstorm warning is in effect until 11:45 p.m. Central Daylight Time for East Central Rapids Parish in central Louisiana. Shifting gears over to Oklahoma, which is the radar that Dan is on. We have two different severe thunderstorm warnings there. We have the first on the left. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for southwestern Alfalfa County and eastern Woods County in Oklahoma until 11:15 p.m. Central Daylight Time. And then we also have a severe thunderstorm warning in effect, the eastern one. The one for northwestern Garfield County was actually just canceled, but the severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect till 11:15 Central Daylight Time for northeastern Alfalfa and Grant counties. Also, going back CJ's radar, we have a brand new severe thunderstorm warning in Louisiana that was just posted. I don't know if you can get that pulled up there, CJ. This is a severe thunderstorm warning for northeastern Vernon Parish and northwestern Rapides Parish in central Louisiana until midnight Central Daylight Time. That big yellow outline area that you see there. So yeah, still have some active severe weather ongoing tonight at this time.
It looks like a crown.
Yeah. Yeah, it does look like a bit like a crown there.
It's a crown. You got crowned.
That one's going to be hard to track. That one's going to be hard to track because it's going right for the radar.
Yep. You may want to switch out.
Hey, there's a TVS marker.
Switch out to KLCH, Lake Charles. That's probably the one you want to be using in that case, since it is moving off toward the south. Yeah, use Lake Charles radar. It looks a lot better.
There's a TVS marker.
And TVS marker, CJ, you have to know the layout of the land.
Yeah, and also
exactly
the proximity of the storm to the radar. Typically, you want the storm to be at least 80 miles away. I'd have to look it up, but typically you want storm. I believe it's between 80 and 150 miles in that mile range from the radar site to actually be able to accurately verify TVS markers and stuff like that. Because when they get too close, it's sometimes ground clutter or just like the different outflow boundaries and stuff like that that make those TVS markers show up when there's actually no real rotation or threat in there at all. Like when you're pinging off a KPOE, the storm's right on top of the radar basically. But now looking at Lake Charles, you don't even see a TVS at all. And it also shows the storms a lot more clearly. So, but yeah, I love talking radar, guys, for sure.
He's gonna work at National Weather Service Peachtree. That's where he's gonna work at.
Yeah, again, be sure to join us. We're going to be planning on doing a StormCast every week, hopefully Sundays. At 10, we'll let you guys know. So we'll plan on doing our next one next Sunday night. I don't know. What would you guys think about doing them on Sunday afternoons?
That's when football comes on.
True. It's true.
If I have to work, I won't ever be able to make it.
That's true. Okay. Well, we'll figure it out. I think might have to. We'll figure it out. Get some feedback from our viewers. when we can get a lot of people on here and watching and stuff like that. So, but for this week's edition of Stormcast, I am Joey Sun, and I do want to thank everyone for your participation. And we hope to see you guys next week.